5 scary ghost videos that you'll remember for life. The Red House. A Russian man named Tim Morozov travels alone through abandoned and allegedly haunted locations all across Russia. Tim documents everything on camera in the hopes of capturing something paranormal while he is exploring. I've featured him in his channel in the past many times before for the creepy little cabins or houses that he ventures through, and this next video is no different. The video in question shows Tim Morozov starting the video explaining that the house he is investigating was brought to his attention by the former owners. He sets up a bunch of cameras and starts the video. He explains to the camera how, after entering the place, he doesn't feel any negative evil energy like other places he has explored. However, I don't think he was alone.
Но все-таки они решили написать мне, но попросили держать их имена, а также нахождение дома в тайне. Они попросили узнать, это было временное явление, или же здесь поселилось что-то страшное. Это было временное явление, или же здесь поселилось что-то страшное. Но, честно говоря, когда я сюда приехал, я не ощущал никакого страха, ни гнетущей атмосферы. Также пока устанавливал камеры, ничего не происходило.
Tim only just starts the video explaining to the camera things about the former owners and the house itself when a door in the next room starts opening and closing, seemingly on its own. Tim obviously doesn't notice this until later when he starts editing the video. Some time passes, and it's not until later on does something just plain creepy happen.
Со мной может выйти кто-нибудь на связь?
Sitting in a chair in front of a mirror, Tim asks aloud if anything or anyone can contact him. A few seconds later, we see what appears to be a curtain move on its own. I believe he just manages to see this and gets up and takes a look around the house. However, he doesn't see anything. And Tim sits back down with his equipment and asks again if anyone or anything is there with him. What happened next is just plain spooky.
Здесь есть кто-нибудь? Здесь есть кто-нибудь из потустороннего мира? Мне кажется, я так всю ночь проведу. Здесь вообще ничего нету.
As Tim is sitting on a chair, headphones on, microphone in hand, he is asking if anything or anyone is there with him, when out of nowhere a sheet appears to rise up into the air as if someone was underneath it. Morozov obviously doesn't see this at the time either. Now, could all of these little things be signs of something really supernatural, or is it all just something easier to explain? This is merely just a fraction of what is in the video produced by Tim that night. I highly suggest watching it, if not subscribing to his YouTube channel, Tim Morozov. Trucking around. The following creepy video is from a young woman named Cra'Deja, a licensed cosmetologist who often uploads videos on everything beauty related. Her YouTube channel Cra'Deja C is made up of almost 100 videos related to the subject. However, one short clip that she uploaded in April of this year was much different. You see, Cra'Deja's dad called her one morning to tell her that he may have just caught something odd on his Ring doorbell camera. And he wasn't wrong. Check this out. What appears to be the silhouette of a person seems to be walking back and forward as if it was standing on the back of the truck. Either that, or it appears to be some really tall being walking around in circles. Cra'Deja and her dad are unsure as to what this really is. She writes in the description of the original video that she edited nothing but the vehicle tags. Could this be a ghost of sorts being picked up by a home security system, or is it just something easier to explain like bad video compression? Who knows? If you'd like to watch the entire 2-minute video and give your suggestions to her on what this possibly could be, flip on over to her channel, Cra'Deja C. That rhymed. Link of course is down below. Kilometer 31. In September of 2019, Alberto del Arco, along with his friend and filmer Lewis, travelled out into the middle of nowhere to record a creepy video. Alberto del Arco usually uploads videos of himself venturing out into the unknown and, from time to time, manages to capture things that just can't be explained. The following is yet another great example of that. Alberto and Lewis travel to a location a few dozen miles outside of Mexico City. The location known as Kilometer 31 is known to many as the location that just may contain paranormal entities or shadow figures. Rumor has it that the wooded area is occupied by something very creepy that many visitors have seen but just can't explain. Locals definitely call it haunted. So much so that a movie called KM31 was made back in 2006, which was loosely based on the supposedly real haunted location. Alberto being a regular to everything paranormal related, he makes his way out there, parks up, and along with his cameraman Lewis, go exploring through the forest area.
¿Ya viste ese tronco? ¿No te da la impresión de que es una niña? ¿Como de una niña? ¿Ya viste ese tronco? ¿No te da la impresión de que es una niña? ¿Como de una niña? ¿Ya viste ese tronco? ¿No te da la impresión de que es una niña?
The two men explore a popular stone house used as a tourist spot for people brave enough to venture out there. They explore the surrounding area and see nothing. They hear a few noises, possibly coming from animals, but they really come up with nothing. That is until this happens.
¿Ya viste ese tronco? ¿No te da la ¿Ya viste ese tronco? ¿No te da la impresión de ¿Ya viste ese tronco?
Lewis unknowingly records something that just isn't noticed by the two of them until they put this video together. What appears to be some sort of transparent shadow-like figure seems to glide across from left to right from behind a window frame of the stone house. Could this be the something creepy that many people think about when they talk about the location? Could the wooded area really be occupied by something supernatural? Or could you put this down to simply just an anomaly of the camera? The full video is very creepy and is something I would recommend watching on Alberto del Arco's YouTube channel. The Strangest. The following past livestream video comes to us from the YouTube channel of The Strangest, along with two other YouTubers, Michael Scott and Joey Adventures. The three went exploring the USS North Carolina in March of 2019. The ship was the first of its type built for the United States Navy and used during some of World War II. The ship has for decades now been rumored to be haunted by many different souls, including such sightings as a young blonde-haired man who has been seen in the passageways. People have seen hatches and doors opening and closing by themselves, lights turning off and on, and unexplained cold spots, voices, and disembodied footsteps. Some of which no doubt played a big part in why this group of three travelled out to the USS North Carolina to explore it.
Did y'all hear that? I hope you guys can hear things. I heard a noise coming from this hallway. The woman just left. I accidentally turned the camera on myself. Watch that be the time I actually see something.
The creator behind the Strangest YouTube channel accidentally flips his camera around towards himself, and in those few short seconds we can see what appears to be a face of sorts peering back at the camera from over the top of the recorder's shoulder. However, just as the original creator states, this could be nothing more than a case of pareidolia, seeing something that just isn't there. But that's not all. The livestream happens to catch something that seemed to have given previous viewers the creeps.
I need some milk or something, some water. All these stairs got me thirsty. I definitely heard something back there.
The creator behind this channel, The Strangest, and a lot of his viewers believe that he may have just caught what appears to be a shadow figure darting away out of frame. He states that after the night the group of 3 had, he wouldn't be surprised if in fact that was the spirit of a former naval officer or worker who used to call this place home. You can check out the full 40-minute livestream and or the shortened, more condensed version over on their channel, The Strangest. Poltergeist Activity. The following creepy video comes to us from one of my favorite channels within the scary or paranormal niche. The YouTube channel MindSeedTV has been shocking many of their viewers for over a year now for their very creepy content. The paranormal investigative team known as MindSeedTV is made up of 3 guys, Tanner, Casey and Colton. However, for this video, Tanner was left out. The team was contacted by a homeowner after they had some trouble with some supposedly real paranormal activity. Usually the team is told about this through email, however this time was different. They were actually sent a short video clip. Having had seen this poltergeist activity, Casey and Colton travel to the supposedly haunted house and start using their equipment in hopes of capturing some evidence of the paranormal. The guys start their night by walking through the place, acknowledging that even the house cat refused to enter certain rooms. About halfway through the video, Casey and Colton start a spirit box session, and even though they don't get any real responses, they do hear something creepy.
That's definitely footsteps.
It sounded like something rolling almost, too.
That's not a cat.
I really hope that just picked that up.
That's definitely footsteps.
It sounded like something rolling almost, too.
Casey and Colton are halfway through their spirit box session trying to communicate with anything or anyone that may still occupy the house, when out of nowhere the 2 guys start hearing the sounds of phantom footsteps walking above them upstairs. Now usually this wouldn't be cause for concern, however, the guys are there at the house alone, not to mention the cat has also been put outside for the remainder of the investigation. So what could this be? Who knows, but this definitely wasn't all that Casey and Colton caught on camera that night. After the 2 guys spent hours trying to obtain more EVPs and such on camera, they decided to call it a night and they both went to sleep. What happened during the night shocked them both. Now, what MindSeedTV caught on camera while they were sleeping gave the team the creeps. Not only can we see what appears to be some sort of insane poltergeist-like activity in the kitchen, which is very similar to what the guys were originally sent, we also can see what looks like a partial apparition to the left of the dining room table while the lights above are flickering on and off. The black, transparent-like figure almost looks like the shape of a person as it appears, if only for a frame or two. Could this be real evidence of something truly supernatural? Perhaps, who knows? Now, if this wasn't creepy enough for you, I highly suggest watching the full video produced by MindSeedTV. What I've featured here is just a small sample of what went on during their very spooky night. Their content is second to none and, well, it's very creepy. Not Home Alone. This upcoming interesting creepy video was uploaded to TikTok by a woman named Heather. The clip has recently become somewhat popular for its brief, supposedly real, paranormal encounter. Heather's daughter, Isabel, was recording a fun little TikTok with her friend Cassidy one night at Heather's house, when they unknowingly captured something in the background that just shouldn't have been there. Heather states that no one else was there at her home at the time. The two girls were the only ones there that night. However, the following video may just show that the girls were not home alone.
This is my daughter and her friend. Please watch closely between them. No one else was up in my home. Look between them right
I'm a crochet crafty
now.
woman.
Some type of dark shadow or figure can be seen in the background in between the two girls near the end of the TikTok video. Heather says that they've always experienced weird and odd paranormal type activity there at the house, but never caught anything on camera. So could Heather and her daughters be sharing their house with an unknown guest, or could this possibly be some type of glitch of the camera? You can follow Heather on TikTok at Hate1979. The ghost photo of the week goes to this image taken many years ago. The story behind this odd image is that an old woman kept spotting a figure in white hovering in her backyard. She told her friends and family about the apparition, but no one believed her. Tired of being dismissed, the woman grabbed a camera one day and captured the ghost in the photo you see here. If you or someone you know has taken a creepy video or photo and you think it's scary enough to be in a future video, send it to Submit.shadowman@gmail.com and you may just see it in an upcoming video.